senses are tingling, it might mean a whole different thing.
Okay, well.
Sony wants to introduce a bisexual Spider-Man with a boyfriend in an upcoming movie. Why? Because, well, that's important.
Well,
that's important.
I want to go talk about climate change
Now,
again.
forever, we've been conditioned to believe that Spider-Man is heterosexual, right? He had, what's her name?
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah,
right?
What's her name on the show, though? There's
MJ.
MJ. And then there's like two girlfriends, right? One is
I'm getting all this stuff thrown in my ear. Gwen Stacy?
Gwen.
Gwen, okay.
You got Gwen and you got MJ, and it seems like they've both been female, and I think they both identify as such. I think they both identify as female.
Just during the movie. We don't know. Like,
we don't know
when
what
the
happens
camera
later.
stops rolling,
That's
we
true.
have no idea
That's
what's
true.
going on.
They could be non-binary for all I know. I don't know.
See?
I don't know. But now we're supposed to believe that he is bisexual. Tom Holland, who currently plays Spider-Man,
I can't.
has lobbied for a gay Spider-Man in the past, and now it appears his wishes are that much closer to becoming a reality. Yay! Yay! Good! The entertainment blog reported that sources have informed them Sony is developing a live-action Spider-Verse movie that would unite Holland with his predecessors, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Oh, wow. The report said that the studio is particularly keen on getting Garfield back as they want to portray his version of the hero as bisexual and give him a boyfriend in the film.
Man, if I was one of these guys, I'd be like, why me? Why not the other guy? Pick one of those guys. I don't want
No, it's an honor. It's an honor.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's the matter with you?
That's
right. An honor. It's a
I'm sorry.
privilege. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a reward for, you know, their terrific acting career. Now you get to be gay. Garfield had floated the idea, too. What? Garfield floated the idea of a gay Spider-Man back in 2013 during an interview with Entertainment Weekly, so it seems the actor would be more than willing to play the part should Sony move forward with the project. The news comes just months after Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirmed that Marvel would be debuting an openly transgender superhero in short order. Good. Good, because we don't have one yet, and we need one. There has to be a transgender superhero.
So hang on.
So there's going to be a trans superhero, and Spider-Man's going to be bi.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna talk from a position that I'm not sure on here. But remember how there was this big kerfluffle with Sony and who owns Spider-Man? Remember that? There's that thing, and so Sony still owns it for just this movie or what?
That I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
so here's my theory: if they just have him for one, or whatever, I think they're trying to mess with the franchise, right? And
Yes.
then hand it over and say, all right, here's your Spider-Man back. Have fun.
Maybe.
Have fun with that storyline that we just
Possibly.
handed you.
But if you bring it into the Spider-Verse, that way you have a whole bunch of different Spider-Men, right? And so one of them has to be gay or bisexual. And then you need a trans person. So that's terrific. Jeez.
What?
That's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable.
It's so fun raising kids in the year
Isn't it?
2020. Oh.
Well, you should just be telling them that all this is fine.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
Because I don't
good.
have time
Good.
to parent
Good, yeah.
and explain stuff. I'm just like, I don't know.
Right.
What's the new movie? Let's go watch it. Cool.
In fact, it's a superior lifestyle. Okay, that's what you should be teaching them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just throw that out there.
You should aspire to be LGBTQIA2+. One of them, or all of them. It doesn't matter, but you should at least be one of them.
Yeah, and understand, kids, you don't have to be that every moment of your life. You could say, you know what? From like 6 a.m. to noon, I'm going to be gay. Noon to 6-ish, I'm going to be bi.
And then you can be
6 until
trans from time to
midnight.
time. You can
Yeah,
identify
you can mix it
as...
in maybe on the weekends or something.
Whatever.
You
Doesn't
guys,
matter.
you can be whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be, whenever you want to be.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right.
And it's being well represented in my hometown right now.
Oh, goody. Mean Streets?
Yeah. The mean streets of Helena. This is amazing.
Somebody sent this.
Who sent this to us?
I forgot. Somebody tagged us in that.
Thank you for it.
Yeah.
Thank you. the Helena drag show triples in size this year.
Wow.
Okay, this is a city of 30,000 people.
Okay.
30,000 people live in Helena, Montana. And they have a drag show? When did this start? I guarantee you when I lived in Helena, there were, not only did it not triple in size, there just wasn't one.
This is Putin on a Ritz. He lives there, so.
Okay, that's why, yeah. After 600 people showed, this is where my dad used to go all the time. When my dad drank, and there was a time when, he had a few. And he stopped that, though, later in his life.
Okay.
But he used to go to the Rialto bar all the time.
Okay, well,
I fished him out of that place a few times when I was a teenager. I thought, okay, he's probably at the Rialto. I'll go down there and get him. The Rialto bar in Helena, 600 people. That's a tiny little bar. 600 people jammed into that?
Oh, no.
For last year's former felons bar. So then this year, organizers knew the drag show needed to be much bigger to include more of the community. That's why Saturday's event will be spread out among 3 different downtown bars.
Oh, wait, this might have already happened.
This is great. Each with its own home. The heroes will be at Miller's Crossing. The villains will be at the Rialto. And the princesses will be at the Western. I think the Western is actually a hotel bar, right?
Okay.
We're going to have one party in 3 places, according to Kev Ham, event organizer and director of Big Sky Pride. Ham wanted the event to be held at the Helena Civic Center.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I had my
time.
that's where my senior party was.
Okay.
Our senior all-night party. Did you do a senior all-night party? Ours was at the Helena Civic Center.
After graduating?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
The night of graduation, you go into a big senior all-night party. You didn't have that?
Me, my mom, my grandma, and my uncle went to Dairy Queen.
Oh,
and
you know how to live, man. You know how to live.
Called it a night. No, we didn't have like a post-graduation party.
Really?
Yeah, like a formal thing.
Yeah.
Wow, you and Helena, man.
Helena's a party capital
obviously.
of the world.
I mean, you've got
capital.
your post-graduation parties and your what's it
and
called?
now
your party in 3 places drag show across town. I mean, what a happening place.
So they didn't have it at the Civic Center because they couldn't round up enough licensed bartenders. They don't have enough licensed bartenders in Helena, but they do have enough drag queens to do an event 3 times the size they've ever done it before. So good. Okay, good. Some of the 20 drag queens and kings performing Saturday will shuffle among the 3 bars for each performance. Hosts Hex, Shadow, Christina Drake, and Diana Bourgeois.
Oh, Diana Bourgeois. You got Diana Bourgeois and Helena? That's amazing.
They'll all stay at their respective venues, emceeing the shows.
So hang on a second.
Okay.
What the Independent Record, the newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
How often do they print?
Every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then Tom Bridge, the writer, he needs to update this because
it used to be every day anyway.
Well, because on Saturday is when this event supposedly happened, and I'm not seeing
did it already happen?
On the Independent Record, I'm not seeing an update.
Oh, man.
I just see this story that you're reading, and it's a little frustrating because I want to know.
So Saturday would have been the 15th. Is that when it happened? It happened already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, you wanted to get up there this
weekend. If you live in that area, I apologize.
Yeah, we're late on this.
You've missed this phenomenal event.
So we're late on this. I'm so sorry.
At least Putin on a Ritz knew about it. And so hopefully...
Can we get a report from Putin on a Ritz? Did you go there? I mean, how was it?
Call us. 888-900-3393 because I'd love to hear about the event.
I mean, this is...
While it isn't common for those under 21 to be allowed at events in downtown bars, those 18 and over are welcome at these drag queen events. Isn't that great? You want to open that up to as many... They should open this up to more than just 18-year-olds. I mean, 12, 6... 3. If you can walk, you can come to the event.
I like it.
Am I right?
Look, what's your What is your Montana?
It's unbelievable.
What's your Montana
man.
Grizzlies mascot name? Because Grizz? Is it just Grizz?
I don't know.
The
I
Grizz,
think so.
Whatever. Because here he is.
Is he at the event?
At an event. I can't make my screen
In
any
Helena?
brighter. Yeah, and so there he is. He's holding up his gay-colored paw thing, growly thing.
No way.
Yeah, see that? It's got a little rainbow paw he's holding up there. Yay!
Oh, that's great. And was this at the drag queen event
I think
on
this
Saturday?
This might have been at last year's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2019 deal. So
I'm glad that Grizz came down from Missoula, 114 miles away, to be there at the drag event.
I mean, there's
awesome.
certain big things that you want
great.
to
Yeah.
go and attend, and
right.
that's one of them.
Oh, obviously. I mean, obviously.
Obviously. So there you go.
It's just unbelievable. And yet, Montana is such a conservative state.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Montana, are you kidding me? They elected a Democrat? Yeah. Yeah, Montana elects Democrats. Yeah.
Yeah, Max
Montana.
Baucus, right? I mean,
Max Baucus for 100
over and over and
years,
over again, yeah.
that guy was in office.
Idaho is being Californianized the way Colorado was.
Jeez.
So if you're looking for that conservative enclave that remains, is where?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you say? Don't say Texas, because we got some stuff happening here, especially when all of the Charles Schwab folks move in over here. This huge campus, it's relocating from San Francisco.
Oh, my gosh.
It's going to change us overnight.
Well, the infection from California is spread all through the West.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say Utah, but that's been infected as well.
I mean, they've ruined their state, and so obviously you want to get out, and then they go and they ruin
and
other places
the next one.
instead of learning their lesson and just
they don't.
becoming like where
They
they're
don't.
going. No, they bring their political baggage and insane ideas with them,
That's crazy.
and it's spreading like a COVID-19. Because I don't dare call it
No,
coronavirus, because that would obviously
hateful.
be racist and xenophobic if I did that.
Exactly. I don't know why, but it is.
It's drinking time. Going to the Rio. What is it called?
The Rialto.
Rialto.
Yeah.
Cool. What time they open?
Enjoy my dad there.
Yeah. What time's the?
I think they're open
Yeah?
all day.
I like
it. all day and all night.
Very good.
I know they don't close until like 2 or 3 in the morning, so it should be quite a party.
That would be fun if we did
Quite
the
a
show in
party.
Helena, because then I could go and show prep there and then head into work.
888-900-3393. It's amazing. Amazing. Small town America. That's great. No, I'm glad that they've tripled the size of the drag queen party. That's awesome. Awesome.
Putin on a Ritz says that he loves that the mean streets of Helena is being represented like this. He's so proud.
He should be. Should be very, very proud.
But wait, then there's
I know I am.
But then there's a vomit emoji after that. I don't understand what message. It's very conflicting here.
He's got so excited he threw up. That's probably what it means. HGTV's House Hunters, too, have broken new ground. They've done their first throuple exploration. So a throuple, a couple with 3 people in it. Two women and a man.
That congresswoman taught us that word a few months ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Now, HGTV has featured their first one, looking for a home together. That's great.
Good stuff.
So in the words of HGTV's first throuple, I don't want our bedroom to be weird unless we make it weird. That's what they said on the show. That's great.
Fun.
That's wonderful. It's a polyamorous relationship right there on HGTV. That's fun. Appropriate. Am I right?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, you want this normalized. You want it to be fine.
And just think, there's nothing safe for your kids anymore. You can't.
No.
It would be
Man.
like a joke, like just weeks ago, if you said, my gosh, my kids are exposed to so much crazy stuff. I'm just going to have to turn on HGTV and let them sit in front of that and leave the room. That's the only channel I can trust them with. Apparently not.
No. In the episode titled Three's Not a Crowd in Colorado Springs, Brian, Lori, and Angelica, known as Jelly, searched for an abode following a commitment ceremony in Aruba.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian and Lori married in 2002. They have 2 kids, and they're raising them with Jelly's input, of course. I mean, obviously. I understand from day one, even when we were dating, that Lori was bisexual and interested in women and men, and so we evolved to the point where we're comfortable having another woman in our lives.
Oh, that's good. So they're progressing.
Yes, it's great.
They're making progress.
Is that not wonderful? Congratulations on being so open-minded.
Yeah, that's the word I'm going with. Wonderful.
I understand from day one, even when we were dating. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Jelly met Brian and Lori at a bar, claimed the relationship evolved very naturally. Well, of course it evolved naturally.
Of course.
There's nothing more natural than a throuple.
Yeah, with someone named Jelly.